if you've had an experience with this word, if you've had an experience with the Lord about this, then that awe is steeped in this word. But if that just felt familiar to you and common, and oh, yeah, that's a good Christian thing for us to do, then allow me to re-spark the awe of what's possible here because it's transformative. Yesterday, I was speaking with one of my friends, and she was talking about how a part of her healing journey, she was noticing that her thoughts were on repeat. The thoughts of the pain, the difficulty, the shame she felt, the wishing she could change that piece, the I shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the regrets, the bitterness. These things were just on repeat. So the same scene, and maybe you're like this too, the same scene of your life, the same conversation, the same person, the same experience, you've thought about it a million times, maybe a million and one, like a lot, just a lot. And what that is actually called rumination. When we're ruminating on something, I spoke to this, I think in Coffee with Wendy. I think it was Coffee with Wendy last month. Maybe it was our Kingdom Entrepreneurship call in the Blessed to Be a Blessings inner circle. That call, this rumination piece, our brains are designed to think, right? We are thinkers. It's not like we can stop ourselves from thinking. That's why God tells us to renew our mind, right? We renew our mind because this mind of ours can go off on all different directions, and it can get stuck on repeat. It can get stuck in rumination. It can get stuck in thinking the same thoughts. It can get stuck trying to find a nuance to make it a different kind of story, a solution. Like maybe we're just missing it. Like, how did we miss it? What are we missing in order for this thing to land? Because right now it's not landing. It's just flipping in our mind over and over and over again. That's called rumination. So when we're ruminating on something, it immediately shows us our heart wound. It immediately shows us there's a pain attached to that. It immediately shows us that there's something that keeps it on repeat because we haven't settled it in our spirit. We haven't settled it in our heart.